Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Naomi, and let's dream about beauty. In today's video, I have for you the 8 color challenge collab. So in this collab, we have a challenge where 8 of us all choose colors randomly, and once we've all chosen them, we have to do an eye look using all 8 colors. Now, to make things a little bit easier, we did change up the rules a bit where you can use the colors on your face as well, in terms of it has to be eyeshadow, but you can use eyeshadow on your cheeks or on your lips or elsewhere on your face. It doesn't just have to be on your eyes. So I'm going to begin with showing you the swatches of the colors and telling you the palettes of and who chose what, and showing you the palettes that I'm using, and then we'll get into the look. So I before, when we were only 3 or 4 people, I used to be able to refer to my memory. Now I have to refer to my notes to remember who all chose what. I have the palettes all stocked here in front of me. Just a little bit of background on this collab. Amethyst Winters, who her name is Jennifer, she invited myself and also Laura from Gold Star Work to do a collab for 1 month, and it was just basically the 3 of us each picked a color and then we put together an eye look. And a couple months later, Jen asked if I would like to do this as a part of a monthly, every month do this, and I said sure. Unfortunately, Laura wasn't able to commit, so we were able to find some other group members. I think we started out with Desi, and after that we moved on to Andrea from Beauty with Andy, and then after that I think we added Colleen, and then we added Andrea and Lisa, and after that we added Teresa. So it has grown to be a large group, and I couldn't be happier. These ladies that I collab with are so fun and supportive. I did miss the last 2 months due to unforeseen circumstances, so I'm happy to be able to film my contribution to the collab for this month. So let's just get into it. So Andrea from Beauty with Andy, she chose a sparkly brown color. So the color I'm going to use is called Stargazing, and it is from the Ace Beauté Nostalgia palette, and I'm going to be using this one right up here. So I'll just swatch that for you. And that's quite pretty. Okay, and then Andrea, who is from Pretty as a Peacock, she chose orange. So I am going to use the orange that is in the Impressionism palette from Musée Beauty. And the color is called Dancers, right up here. So far so good. I chose Cranberry, and I'm going to use the color Fire that is in the Wahala palette, and it's this one right here. We'll just swatch that. So far so good. That doesn't look like too difficult of a color story to do. And then Jennifer picked lavender, and I'm going to go with a metallic lavender that is in the Galaxy Chic palette from BH Cosmetics, and it's called Cosmic. So it's this one right here. Perfect. Now moving on. Teresa, she chose Dusty Rose, and I'm going to use the Dusty Rose shade that is in the She's in Parties palette. This one is called Total Immortal. This is what it looks like. Okay, now Lisa from Banning, Panning and Beyond, she chose Metallic Copper. So I'm going to use my Looksy Singles palette, and this shade right here is called the Monarch. It's from the Butterfly collection. Okay. And then Desi chose a sparkly brown color. So I'm going to use this is kind of a sparkly brown with a plum base. This is from the Bling Boss palette. This one right here. It's in the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collab, the Vault. Okay. And then last but not least, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got one more color, and that's Colleen, and she chose olive green. So we're going to use the color from this palette, which is Violet Voss Olive You Forever, and I'm going to use the color Olive Me right there. And that is the color story that I have to work with. So I'm going to just go away for a minute and think about what I'm going to do, and then I will be right back. I'm so out of practice at doing this. I'm going to start out with the orange shade called Dancers. It's from the Musée palette, the Impressionism palette by Musée Beauty, and this is the color that Andrea chose from Pretty as a Peacock. And I'm going to run that through my crease with the JH32. I already have my eyeshadow primer on. For those of you who have been with me for a while, you know that orange is not my favorite color to wear as eyeshadow. It's not my favorite color, period. But that's okay. The point of this collab is to get you out of your comfort zone. Also to get you exploring through your collection, looking for the colors that everyone picked. And to put together color combinations that you normally wouldn't. So it's all in good fun. Such a warm day today. Pretty sure it's above freezing. I think it's warmer here in Canada than it is in Texas. Hoping that the weather changes quickly and that things can get back to normal. All those poor people, I know what it's like to be freezing in a house with no power and no electricity, no heat, so it's not fun. Okay, just going to do the other side. Okay, so now I'm going to go into She's in Parties, and I'm going to use the Dusty Rose shade. It's actually called Total Immortal, and I'm going to use that to blend out as a fade shade to kind of blend along the edges of the orange. So hopefully that works out. And for that I'm going to use the JH31. Tap off my brush. I don't know if you can see that there's a little spot right here where the eyeshadow is kind of clung. It's not really wanting to blend out. Going in for more. Tap off my brush. I'm just going to go in on the other side. Okay, so that's about what I wanted it to look like. Now I'm going to go in with a cranberry shade that I chose, and that one is in the Walhalla palette, and that one is going to go into right into my crease. And for that we're going to use the JH34. Tap off the brush. I like the JH34 for getting right in the crease because the very tippy top of the brush is kind of pointed, so it helps you get right in there. I am literally sweating. There's so much sunshine coming in through the windows. Okay, I'm going to go back with the brush that I used with the orange, and I'm just going to blend this out. Okay, so that's what we're looking like. Now, I'm going to get a smaller brush, and I'm going to go in with the dark brown plummy sparkly shade called Berry Treasure. That's what it looks like. And this is from the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill, and that one's it right there. Okay, so I'm going to use this smaller Rephr brush. This is the Rephr 14, and this one is just going to go right into my outer V. Tap it off, and I'm just going to go in very carefully because I don't want too much. Do the other side. A little bit of fallout there. That's my fault because I forgot to tap off the brush. I got some on the other side too. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the JH34. This is the one with the cranberry shade on it, and I'm just going to blend out that darker shade. Okay, so we have used all of the matte colors. So now I'm going to go in with the metallic copper. That is from the Luxie palette. And that one is going to go closest to my outer corner, my outer V. I'm going to spray it. Okay. Next, I'm going to go in with the olive green shade. It's called Olive Me. I'm going to spray it. That is a pretty color. It's going on really well too. Okay. So now I have two more shades I have to use. I have to use the metallic orange, sparkly orange, and I have to use the sparkly lavender. So I'm going to put the sparkly orange on next on my lid. I'm going to spray it. That's what we got. Then I'm going to use a smaller brush and I'm going to go into the metallic lavender shade and I'm going to put that in the inner corner. It's called Cosmic. Alright, so I have used all of the shades. I'm going to go in with the dark brown underneath my eyes. That again is from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to blend that out. I'm going to do my eyeliner and I will be right back. So this is the finished look. I don't know, tell me in the comments what you think. I think it turned out not too badly considering that's 8 different colors on my eyes. was quite a bit to fit in. It was hard to not get the transition area with the dusty rose and cranberry and orange to not look too muddy, but I think it turned out okay. So I'd like to thank all of the ladies who collab with me. I wish that I had time in the video to talk about each one of them separately, but they are wonderful. And if you'll notice that there is a hashtag, select a shade. If you click on that, it will take you to the videos that were done by all of the other ladies, and I would sure appreciate if you'd go check out their videos, because I know that they did a great job, and I'm very curious to see how they put their looks together, and I think that it'll be really fun to see what they did. So I hope wherever in the world you are, that you're well, that you're healthy, that you're happy. I'd like to thank you for coming by and checking out my channel. I'd encourage you to subscribe to my channel, activate the notification bell, and maybe a thumbs up for me. That's it from me for today. Take care. Bye bye.